Good morning, audio update for the grain markets. I'm Rich Potts for Critical Point. It is Tuesday, April 8th, 9:21 a.m. Eastern Time. I first want to have an announcement here. This is the last update I will probably give you. If I do any more later today through the rest of the week, it's probably just going to be hit and miss, free type stuff. It's a possibility next week I shut down the criticalpoint.podbean.com website. I canceled all subscriptions yesterday for that, and now it's just free, but I'm not going to offer maybe beyond this update, possibly. And it is going away, and you won't get my show on Podbean app, okay? What I've done is I've taken another site I've had for years and rebuilt it so it's a brand new looking site. I am switching from Podbean as the video host to Vimeo, and Vimeo is then embedded in the website so that instead of two websites, I have one. In addition, instead of having one subscription, I have three. You can sign up just for the grains, you can sign up just for the stock market economy package and oil and gold, or you can sign up for both. That's the third subscription that would give you the same package that many of you have been getting under the old subscription. All right, so that's all going away. We're pretty much done and wrapped up. The new site is working. All the credit card stuff is working. All right, so the new site you want to go to is criticalpointpod.com, and please tell everyone else about that, because I know I'm going to miss out on some new subscribers that don't know what happened with my website that is gone. Well, they don't realize I've always had this other website, and now the other website is where the new subscriptions are. Tell them to go to criticalpointpod.com. They get 60 days free trial, monthly recurring payments, cancel anytime they want, manage their own account. They can only sign up for one subscription at a time, but they can flip in between different subscriptions, okay? At any rate, tell them to get on board here. We got a lot of wild, crazy stuff this year and the rest of this decade, and I think it's going to work out pretty good for us, okay? And thank you for those who are switching over and putting up with this. All right, at any rate, let's talk about the grains. And again, this is the last update you're going to get on the Podbean app and the website, because everything else will be just hit and miss along the way. It'll be more or less information telling people that I am shutting down that site and they need to go to the new site. All right, here we are with the grains. The soybeans have bumped up to the 5-day average, and I'm nervous the soybeans will pull back for a level 4 pullback by tomorrow to the next day, and may start that pullback today. Now, it is possible that the lowest price of this week is a level 4 and level 3 bottom. So what that may mean is it pulls off this 5-day average for the level 4, then goes above it, and it's actually in a level 3 uptrend into next week, okay? And there might be a fair amount of upside to this. Then my guess is after next week, it's going to be back down for the next level 3. And tomorrow, and more so on Thursday on the new site, I will give the weekly update of what's going on with the larger trends. I do think all three markets can be up a bit this month, down next month, up even more June, July, and of course, if we get a crop problem, then it'll be up even greater still. Lots of twists and turns, a lot of stuff coming on at us here. Politics, macroeconomics, tariffs, everything's interfering, and yet we still have normal day-to-day business in these grains, and we still have to deal with the weather. And I don't think the weather's really helping here for a crop problem. It's just toying with us, but it's volatile enough. It may happen, okay? And we should get a pretty good size event this year or the next 2 years here, especially for those of you who believe in that Gleisberg climate cycle. Any rate, so the point is soybeans might actually dip tomorrow more than we would like. If you're a bull, that is. They can dip quite a bit because yesterday was only the earliest for a level 3 bottom. And the soybeans are watching the stock market, financial markets, okay? There's at least a few people in there that have big money that can move around, and they'd like the soybeans. So it doesn't have to be, at this moment, just about the actual cash markets. So at any rate, yes, by tomorrow we may learn it wiped out all this up move already this week. I'm leaning more towards all it's going to do is back off some. It's going higher. I think there's a good chance it's in a level 3 uptrend into next week, but it's a lot of work to be done here. Now, wheat market. I think the wheat market yesterday, they slammed it up, brought it back some. closed it higher, however. The wheat market is like it's too late for a level 3 top. It's too soon for a level 3 top. I think it wants to go higher into Thursday, Friday, maybe even into next week, okay? The problem is probably by next week we also have a level 3 bottom due, and that may even show up as soon as Thursday or Friday. It's kind of like they're at the same time. This is like a collision that the bulls and bears really don't know what to do, but right at the moment they are on the buy side. And I'm going to give the bulls a chance here a bit more, but I don't know if it could really rally that far, and I do think there's a wave of selling coming down the road. I don't think there's a lot of exciting things to do with the wheat market, okay? I can see how it could rally to 570. That just seems outrageous to me on the fundamental side. That's more of a chart technical thing. But I think they are going to try to push it higher first before pulling it back to the next level 3 bottom, all right? But it's amazing. They're kind of coming in at almost the same time. I wonder if we aren't also just kind of range bound for a little bit as people try to figure out what is going on in these markets relative to global economy, U.S. economy that's probably crashing and burning right now for all I know. And there's billionaires out there nervous of that and CEOs nervous. There's some that have been really staunch supporters of Trump. They're now against him. All right, any rate, corn market moved into the price target, get a gold star, moved into the time. I was so nervous when they pulled it back like this. It wasn't going to work for me. Now it's back up. It worked for the model. It worked for me. We get gold stars for level 3 up move, even though it was sloppy and crazy at times. Okay, it may yet go higher the next 1, 2, 3 days, trading days, and then down into a level 3 bottom. Problem is it can top today, all right? So you need to be a little concerned if you get a down day. Now, next couple of days, it's probably going lower into next week for a level 3 bottom. If it starts trading below the low of today, okay, and that price is 462 3/4, you got to be a little nervous something's going wrong. But it can have a 5-day average support here as well, all right? But I don't know. As I look out into next week, towards the end of this week, I think there's more downside than upside. Right at the moment, the level 3 trend is up. However, I think a down day or a violation or some kind of support price should be a sign you got a level 3 top. Hopefully you want to trade that. It'll work for you. My gut feeling of the level 3 and level 2 trends and larger and long-term stuff, people are better off just trading very short-term, day-to-day, intraday, intra-week. I don't think there's a lot here for sustainable trends in one direction or another and big up moves and stuff like that. I got a feeling the better trends won't even show up to July and June, July, and maybe August. And when we can get into more of the weather situations here. And I'm just concerned the financial markets, economy, and tariffs and Trump can interfere with these commodities in both directions and make things a bit sloppy for us. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. Have a great day, and thank you for switching over, and let other people know. Go to criticalpointpod.com. Get on board. It's time to forget about criticalpoint.podbean.com. That's going away. Thank you.